Hello, welcome to another day in my journey to learn Godot. I'm creating another game inside an Android device. As always, I'm in my Xiaomi Pad 7, and let's continue to try to get the playable demo of this merge ready to ship or ready to publish so you can test the game. Um, so from last time I did already did the the restart button, but as I made um the function to restart, I made a big mistake. So I have corrected that off camera, but let me explain what do we had. Yes, give me a sec. I see. Okay. So, um, I created the restart button, but there is, and I added the scene manager to my Node tree, and that was a really great mistake because, as we already checked last time, my scene manager preloads both of the current scenes, and I don't know why it's getting okay. And that's not okay because it creates a circular dependency. So there was errors and the game just exploded basically. So there has been a couple of changes. So if we go to my main menu and we check the main menu, now we have a script. A script just has the press button events, and as we can see, we just call the scene manager and load the same game, and if we press the quit button, we just exit the game. So why this is working while we do not have the scene manager here anymore? That's because I added the scene manager as a singleton. So if we go to main menu, project settings, we have the global tab, and here I can add a scene or a script just to work as a global resource. Some to say it simple. Okay, so what I did is I added the scene manager script. As we already know, the scene manager script has all our methods to load a screen, a reload a new screen, and exit the game. And this will have other scenes. This will manage everything about loading and restarting the game. Okay, so this is accessible. Let me open that again. So this is accessible by code by this name, the scene manager in camel case. And as I made it as a global variable, as we can see here in the enable, this is accessible by every single script in the game. Okay, so that's why we can use in our main menu the scene manager load scene game and scene manager exit game. Okay, so right now the start and quit buttons has the signal of press in the just connected to those functions. Okay, and in the same way, now my restart button has also an on restart button press that is on the game script. It should be like down here on restart button press that calls the scene manager reload scene, so we can reload the current scene. That's one part. The other part is that whenever we reload a scene or we change from a scene, we need to wait until all actions on that scene are completed, and that wasn't done in the last streaming. So whenever we reloaded the scene, there were errors there and just strange behaviors. Come on. And that wasn't okay at all. So what I did to fix that is, if we go to the scene manager, now we have a get tree, change sense to fact, and a call deferred. The call deferred, what does is waits until everything is completed and then executes the reload, the change of the scene. And in the same way, we can use the get tree, call deferred, and reload current scene. That is the function we need to call to reload the scene. So right now, if I run the game, you can see that I can just play. I can play a bit with that. Everything is working. So last time I just run this scene, this particular scene, and that was working. But if I run the game from the main menu, that wasn't working at all. And now I can just reload the scene. There is still some little bugs, as we can see in there, but that we will address that just by waiting a little bit before. As you can see, there is something like following the cursor, and also this soft launch that it's not a problem per se, but it's not the intended behavior. So we need to wait a little bit before being ready or letting the user make some inputs, or just checking the inputs for the user. But aside from that, everything is working okay. There is a couple graphical things that I need to address, and that's because the button doesn't feel right when I run the. There's a couple of artifacts that I don't like. The button feels too much. This button feels too pixel art, but a bad pixel art. Feels like it's bad pixel art. I'm not good pixel art artist, but it doesn't feel okay. Also, there are some artifacts. Let me get my cursor here in this plate. It's not okay. This part is not working as intended, and I do not know why. So, off camera, I will be revisiting this just to see if there is some kind of Godot configuration that we need to address in order to be able to see that more correctly. But that's not exactly what I want to do now. I will do that off camera. Also, the way I will fix the buttons right now, for example, this button is on a scale and is on a 2.5 scale by the game, and that means that the pixels are not there. And that means if I go to a 10 scale, that these pixels are bigger right now than the rest of the pixels of the game, and that feels weird. So I can do this and it looks okay, but compared to the rest, the pixels on the button are different from the strawberry, for example, and that's not necessarily okay. So I need to be able to normalize everything, and the way to do that is not in Godot, is just going back to my Resprite project in here, and instead of using I think it's a 32 by 32, I need to scale that in here. So the original, so in pixel art, is the original picture that has to be rescaled instead of scaling that inside Godot. So if you're not doing pixel art, this is not a problem. When you are using vector graphics or just an illustration, that's okay, because we are not counting on pixels there. But here we do. So one way to do that is going to sprite size and just multiplying by 2.5. That will be just let me calculate that. So do I have my calculator somewhere? Yes. So 30. Let's remove that. 32. 2.5 times is 80. So if we go back to Resprite, should be 80 on both. Okay, and then I will need to redo, or maybe just try to adjust this, because this part, for example, is 3 pixel wide instead of just 2, as are the rest, and from left to right is not the same. So I will need to adjust everything. I won't do that now, but we'll see. It will be something like removing this, just by removing also that, removing those, just to be more uniform, and adjusting a couple of things. So right now is that part here. That part here is not okay, so I will need to redo everything. But for now, we'll leave it like that. So I won't save that. Okay, I will do that off camera, but that's the way. Okay, that's the way that we need to do that. Okay, so what I will do now is first of all, I think I want to get some kind of background color that is a-okay. So let's go back to the project settings, and let's go to the general here and look for the environment color or something like that. So application rendering environment, and here we need to pick a color, and I think we can do something like that, and let's pick something like this, and let's see how it feels. So yeah, that's kind of okay, but if I just go here, so this is okay, and if I go here, it's okay for the most part, but maybe I would like some different color just to differentiate the game from the background. So I will get the same color, but I will darken a little bit. So let's go darken you a little bit and see how it shows. Yeah, a little bit better, I think. So now we can see a clear differentiation from, so we can see it's different one part of the other. I will try to create some kind of background and some kind of layout for the game, but for now this is okay. All right. Okay, so that's it for that part there. So I don't really like to have the restart button in here. I think everything is a square in this view. So I think a good square, like a good square button will be okay. So I will make like a pause menu, and let's try to not get the whole 2 hours of making the icon, but I cannot promise anything. So let's go back to Resprite. Let's create a new file, and this time I think I will make it 80 by 80. So let's create a new file. Go 80 by 80. Like that. Let's call it pause button. DM pause button. Okay. So I want to create a new button. Let's go to my palette and let's get some kind of blue. Maybe something like that for the main color. Something like that for the highlight, maybe. And let's darken it a little bit. For this tone, let's go to a deeper, something like that. We will see. But for now, let's go to the main color. Let's create a square, and just a square for now. And let's do that in there. I will need something like, I won't need a shadow, but I need a 3D effect. So let's go from here. Okay. So I think there. And I don't need to be square. I need to be a rectangle. And let's go, I think this height. I think I will leave that. I will leave it. So let's try to round that. So let's go here. In black, something like that. Let's see what we can do here. I will okay, something like this, and remove something like that. Do the same here. That same on the button. Just like that. And let's see how it feels. That feels a little bit roundly, yeah, but maybe we can try to do the same as we did with the previous buttons. Just like doing use there. It's a more pronounced. So we'll remove that, we'll add that, and it's a little bit more pronounced there. So it is a not tell how I did that. So let me check for that. Yes, did the same. So we have that, but we need to remove this. And in the same way, we need to add that and that and remove that. And for this part, also change this and change that. And I think that looks better. Yeah. Yeah, so that looks way better. So let me see what we have here. What I did here is okay, yeah, something like that. We'll do the same. So let's grab, by the way, it's just a little bit different. So I think we need to add that as a highlight. Because we want to have a highlight there, but also some kind of, not there, some kind of highlight there. Something like that for now. Let's add the, should be contiguous. Let's add this, like the shadow there. And that looks, it looks not okay. So let's move that a little bit there. Ish. Okay. We'll remove that now. And there. And also there. And let's go here, there, and there. And do that here and also there. And that's better. I think that's better. It looks better. Okay. So I didn't do much in here. Hey, stop it. I didn't do much in this part. I think I need to like go there also. Something out there. Just go here, point that, get that there, get that there. Let's see. It looks quite okay. I could also try to multiply this somehow. Something like that. Just something like that. To have it like more pronounced. So what I did here is 2 and 2, and did that. And I think one was not there. Something like that, isn't it? Yeah. Okay, so that looks way better. Way better. So let's do the same in here by like 2 more here and like 2 more here. I did that. So yeah, I think yeah. Just like that. Not like that, no. Just 2 and 4. So this doesn't need to go here. 2 for another square, A3, and A3. So yeah, that looks way better. Although I want 2, 3 there, and A3 there. 2, 3 there, and A3 there. So 2. Sorry. So I want like 2, 3, and not A3 there. So 2, 6, and I leave 1 and do another 6. So 2, 6. Yeah, and 2, 6. Yeah, okay. I think, yeah. So like one more here, and another one there, and I think that's okay. Yeah. Okay. That's okay. So let's check a bit of this, how it feels. Too much. It's too much, so too purple. Nah. So let's go back to this one. Let's go a little bit darker. This one should. And also, let's move that a bit, and not much there. I think there. Yeah, something like that. Because now I can do this 14 here. This small shadowy, something like that. I can go darker there. Something like that. And again. Something like that, and looks quite okay. But maybe I will go there. And just because of that, I think I want to go there. And I think that's quite okay. And this will be darker. No, not like that. But like here. Something like that. And I think about here. Can go with that. Maybe. I think this is much to the gray. So let me see. Oh, I like it. Yeah, I like it way more. Oh, sorry. Like it. So let's go here, leave the contiguous, and just press that. Add again, and I think we want to make something like that. Oh, but not that. Just a little bit. Not that dark. Something like this. Couple here. Just something like that. And let's do the same in here. So I just want to be a little bit more subtle there. Well, I wanted, but I don't want it to be like if it was something. Maybe this color I need to be a little bit lighter. Just a smidge. Because I don't want this to be like there is a 3D. Just want it to be a little bit darker. Nothing else. Yeah, something like that. I was just testing if the contrast was okay at all. And I think I screw up this one. I will put it there. Okay, so let's get the actual button there. So let's create a new layer. And let's go with a darker. So with a darker color, let's create the big box symbol. So I don't think I like this button. So let me just go with this. Fill it. This is the main color. This is my shadow. Maybe something like that. Let's move that closer to the center. Something like that. And we go to a darker. I think this is too light. Okay, there. Here the thing is, oh, maybe I can go like something like this. There. Yeah, more or less. Maybe this color should be darker. Yeah, yes, should be darker. Let's go with a highlight. I don't know if this is the highlight I want. Something like that. Yeah, that seems okay. I don't know if it's better if I go with double pixel lighting highlights. Is that too much? I think maybe it's too much, or maybe I can go with a slight darker color. Maybe there. I don't know. Yeah, maybe. Or let me get here. Let me add some, just a bit. Let me replace this kind of color. I think, yeah, that gives it a better depth. Like if it was a some kind of fading. I think that looks quite okay. Yeah, I think that looks okay. Okay, all right. So something like that. I don't need much for a simple button. So let's create a new frame and so my play button. What I did is just remove almost everything. Okay, but I did it the wrong way the first time. So let me see. Let's go by this layer here and let's zoom in a little bit so I can Let's go like this. Oh, sorry. Just like that. And let's see, let's move it like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, I think 10 would be okay. So let's go here and move it like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And thus we can go here and see that it is being pressed. Okay, I think I like it. So let's save that. Let's export that to an PNG. No, to a spreadsheet. And I think the row size should be 1. Output size 8. Yeah. Yep. There. So save that. Save that as a pause button. And then we can go to my files. And there. So let's go copy that to my Godot projects. These are merged assets, textures, UI buttons. Okay. And I will have not there. So yes, this and that and that and my button won't be the restart button anymore for now. So let's disconnect here and let's rename this as pause button. Okay, and let's change it. Let's remove this. Let's create a new atlas texture. Let's click on that, and my atlas will be my new pause button. Let's click on that. Let's edit the region, and the region right now is 80 by 80, and I can drag this back and a separation of 80, and I can go close and that now it's super big because I left the scale. The scale should be 1, and that looks quite okay. So let's go with the rest. Okay, let's add an atlas texture also. Let's drag the empty. So this atlas will be also editing the region, moving this there, and okay. All right. So let's just center on that, and let's move it. Let's align it because I do not exactly want to align that with that, so I will align that there, and now I at the grid. Maybe I can move it. No. So let me remove? No, I don't. It doesn't let me. Can I just do this? Yeah. So again, let's show the grid. Oh, sorry. Let's show the grid. Let's not snap it. The grid just go the way I want it. Now I want to do this. Let's remove a little bit of that. And on the y-axis, I can move that there. And let's see a little bit more. So I can go like that. And there I think. Let's see how it looks. Yeah. Like there. Okay. That's done on full screen so you can see the effect. That's quite okay. I like that. So I will redo the buttons to the correct size. I could also change the canvas size just to be pixel perfect there, but well, it's okay. It's kind of okay. I will remake. I sure I will end up remaking this here because now it's not entirely like how I want it, but that's okay. This is all right. Okay. So, oh, sorry, what is this button for? Oh, pause. Yes, it's a pause button. Sorry, I didn't read your message before. I was too focused on making the button. Yes, it's the pause button. So right now I want to make a new pause button, pause menu. Let me see if I can change some of the colors. I don't know if it's in here, like a viewport. Nah. Window, viewport, OpenXR. Nah, it's not here. Maybe there is editor settings. So let's see. With mark previous size 3D viewport border color. Let's make it like more visible. So let's go darker because I want you to be able to look at that. Is that visible? Yes, I think it does. I think that's better for you to visualize where my viewport is, how much space we have, and why am I aligning everything as I am doing. So I think that's better. By the way, can you hear me okay, or my mic is doing weird things again? I think you can hear me as usual. So yeah, and that will be there. Okay, for now we'll be there. Okay, so I think for now I will leave that. Let me see what kind of scene I can create. I think I want a user interface, and let me see what else I can add here. Some kind of background, something like that. Correct. I can do menu bar. What is a menu bar? So what is this? Does it has like something that can be so the start index, switch and hover. I don't know what is that. Direction. Okay, so there's nothing. So maybe now I can add some kind of menu or something. Like some menu button. And can that be like okay, testing? But how does this work? So let's duplicate that and call it test2 and maybe move that. So what is this menu bar do? I have no idea. So let's create a post menu scene and let me just look at this. What does it do? I think it does nothing. Oh, I don't know. I don't really know. I will check that, but let's do it the old-fashioned way. And your pixel art skills are getting better. Thank you. Thank you. No, really. Well, she knows she's my sister, but I don't like to draw, and I'm very bad at it. So whenever, so my sister is a very skilled artist. She knows how to draw, and I don't. And whenever she likes see that I'm improving, I really like it. Thank you so much. So let's go on what I wanted to create. A panel, maybe. So I want some kind of okay. Okay, this may work. This node is a child of regular contour. Yes. So its anchors and the rectangle for position. Okay. Yeah, but that does absolutely nothing. So what does my control do? This node doesn't have a control panel, and I don't think it needs to. And there's nothing. I don't know. So let's go the old-fashioned way, and that is by creating some kind of rectangle or something like that. There is not. Box container. Correct. And we can do something like this and change the color to what do we have? What can we change it to? So let's go back to the let's go like 50 on something. should be. So, a green, a yellowish. I think like if the pause button is some kind of blue, I think we need to do that also. So let me add here just this, just to check, okay? So then I can go here, and add this one there. I don't need that anymore, thank you. And let me see if I can make it round or something. So let's check this. So I have my control, layout, contents, session. No, I don't need that. Tooltip, no. Focus, not really. Theme usually is or canvas item, visibility, ordinary texture, material. Now maybe a theme. Maybe if we add a new theme, we can check something. So nah, it doesn't seem so. So this is my preview of the theme. Okay, I've never do that before. I don't know what I can do. So this is the default preview. I can do something like that. I don't know. Oh. Yeah, this is not what I... Okay, this is okay. I could do that. Huh. Alright, I won't do that now. So let's go... Okay, so I wanted to do something basic, but I will do like even like more handmade that before. And I don't I don't really wanted to do that, but okay, let's go back to my wrist sprite, and we will do just a background. So let me get my palette. Can I just go with this and try to copy this one? No. So with HB sliders 205 71 89. So let's create a new one. And so post menu background. Let's do that the proper way. DM post menu background. And this will be, I don't really know. 512 maybe by 512, like that. Okay, just do that, and I want to maintain that. Thank you. And let's go with a rectangle, or just fill it. No, because I want. Okay, I want to have round edges, but I can do that. I don't want to do that actually. So let's go with that. Let's darken that a bit, because I want it to be my... Wow, okay, yeah, I really didn't want to fill it. Let's go by 4 pixels, square, I said, and let's go here. There. Oh, let's see if I did it correctly. I did not. But we have 4 pixels there. It's okay then. And let's move this one there. I will remove that. No worries. There you go. By the way, now I have a glove to be able to put my hand on the screen and not mess with everything. So I hope this will help me to improve my drawing skills on my tablet. So I'm sure there is some way to do that. That is like way more efficient. But I don't know right now. I will learn one day. Today's not the day. I'm sure there's something like I can do to create a border. And I still don't know how will I round the edges. But yeah. So. And what about here? 4? Yeah, okay. 4. Somehow it's not letting me. So we have 4 here also. And hey, stop it. And this is just 2. Let's go back to 2 pixels. And it's not going to be easy, right? Okay, and I can go there. Yeah, I know. But this is not the best way. I don't know yet another way, as I say. If I can see the pixels, it's like easier for me, aside from those extra pixels. So yeah. I will remove them because then I know that I will forget, and then I will be what? Why is not looking okay? And that's it. Well, it wasn't that bad. So let's get my. So let's go there. And now I think. Okay, let's see. There were 2 pixels there that didn't need to be there. So let's see. Can I? Is this the mirror view? Is it though? Is it? Is it the mirror view? Yes. I like that. Okay. Because what I want here is to be able to round the edges. And I think I will do like something like 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh no. Oh no. Not like that. So I want to be like around here. 4, 3, 2, 1, 2, 3. No, 1 down, 1 more down. So there. And let's go back to this color and do 1, 3, and 4. and remove everything there, but I want it to be like more. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Because I want it to be for white and for, I don't know if this will work at all. Nah, this is not okay. Yeah, no, I'm not doing that okay, the right way. So I need to be like 4 pixels wide. And what I can do, okay, first of all, I will remove this. And so if I was to do that, so I would make something like 1, 2, 3, 4, something like this. And then it will be like 1, 2, 3, 4. And then something like 1, 2, 3, 4. And then 1, 2, 3, 4. But that doesn't make any sense, because even though this is the same, then should be the same in this place. So maybe I need to do something like this. Like 4, 4, 3, 2, 3, and 4. Something like this. But not like that. Let me see. No, that's not okay. It's difficult to think about that. It's really difficult because it's not the way I want it. So I wanted to do that. And I suppose I can make this and something like that and something like that, something like that. Something like fields. Like it's being rounded. But I need to put something down. Oh, this is difficult. What I can do also is something like this and something like this and say it's 4 pixels wide, so I want to be not there. I want to be like there. and then something like there and make it. Okay, so how does this work? Okay, something like that. But maybe I can like, so there's something like this and there, and then move it. So this um, like that. Not really. Maybe like that. And then should I paint this and go here? That continues and just do that. And I should have done the same, but also in there. Maybe what I can do now, I can't. Well, maybe. Let me just go there and copy that and paste that. Maybe if I go there, that do the same? Nah. Okay, so let's go here and let's remove this chunk. Let's, can I paste? Yes. Can I flip? Yes. And now we can do that. That's not the same that we have in here, but mostly. And so I can go back here and not that, but just paste it and move that and there. Put it roughly there and use my keyboard. Put that in there. And that's it. Okay. And I fucked up. So again, you can stay there. You can be there and stay there. Okay, so now it's okay. Great. Great. Okay. So this I don't mind, like being pixel art or not. So I will scale it accordingly. So just let me export that to a PNG and just save it. Remove this reference here. Go back to my file manager and copy that somewhere. In Godot projects, there's merge, assets, textures, backgrounds. Yeah, and that's it. So let's go back to my Godot project. I don't want the theme editor there, but let me focus on the control. It is not focused on, or maybe it is, but so let's add a texture rect, and let's add my background texture. Okay, maybe it's too big. So let me see. Yeah. It's okay. It's big. It's big. Really big. But I want to center. Maybe I can do that. Yeah. I want it to be centered. I think there was a key that I can. Not this. This. Not really. One, two, three, four. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Something like that. Okay. Maybe I can do something. Right direction, remote position. Transform should be okay for now. Focus mouse input, theme, ordering texture, material. I think it's okay for now. So here I would love to add a texture button, my texture button, and I do not have it. So let's call it, by the way, background. There. And let's add, maybe as a child of control. It should not matter, but maybe I think that here I just want a texture button. There. Okay, there. So let's add a textures. A normal, like as an atlas texture. And a normal here, a new atlas texture. No, No, I don't want that. I want to not this, but this. Um, what did I do? That's I don't know what I'm doing right now. Okay, let's. Sorry, my brain is not braining. So my brain is not braining. So let's go back. So new atlas texture. Yes. So in my atlas should be an atlas texture. No, my atlas should be this. And edit region. And this is 32. So let's grab. Okay. Step. Exploration. Step is 32 also. So I need to grab this. Okay, and let's first put all the textures and then new atlas texture. Here, add that here, edit region, move that there, close it, close this, close that. I think it was transform the scale 2.5. There, let's move that for the restart. I don't know how I want to put that. If I want it, yeah, I think this background should be scaled in the y-axis. Something like that. Scale 0.45 maybe. Yeah, but no, not like that. Can I just... Okay, well, it's not letting me do... But okay, something's not working. You cannot do a Control F, Control C. Oh, this is not. I don't know. It wasn't. Was not letting me use my control keys. Okay. So the scale should be 45 inches. 0.45. There. Let me see if it maintained proportions. It did not. Okay, so I want it to be alright. Uh, 0.45. Let's go back to my sprite, and 0.45 should be I won't bother. 230. Sprite size. Keep ratio, don't keep it. 3. Okay. Let's see if everything is okay. It is not. And that's not okay. So we will remove how many pixels? 282. And we'll just go up and join it. There. And now the canvas size should be different. And my height should be 230. There. Oh, 231. There. Save that. Export that. AVG. Save. Remove the code. It didn't want to do that, but like, it's okay. So I will remove that. I will rename that. I will copy that to my Godot projects. Merge assets, textures, backgrounds, and we'll replace that. Okay, so if we go back to Godot, this has been replaced by that, and I don't know what to understand what's happening. So size now should be 5. Oh. Right. Okay. Go back. But size should be 512 by 1. Should be able to see. That's okay. And I think it is. Okay. And thus my texture button should be moved. I think I want something like that there. And then need to make a similar button with the exit or a go back arrow. Do you think an exit or a go back arrow? So let me put pause menu let me try that first. Let's go back to game. And in game, let's link the pause menu. That will be there. I don't want it to be visible. And thus, I want my script to have an already bar pause menu to be pause menu. And when I have my plus button, the press function there, I want to make two things. One is pause everything. So let's leave it as fast. Bar is paused. False. So if not is paused, I want my pause menu. First, pause the game. So get 3. I know. Dot thing paused equals true. I want also my pause menu dot visible to be true, and is paused to be true also. Else, I want to my pause menu dot visible to be false. My get 3 of the game should be not false, and my is paused should be false. Okay, I think there is something I need to change before that, but let's see how it goes. So now, okay, and everything is paused, but the rest are also paused. So that's what I need to change, because there is some kind of attribute for a continuous. I'm not entirely. I don't really know where is it. I think it's in the process. Always. I think that's it. So the pause menu should be also be in here. I think I can go with the process pause always. Okay. I didn't want to do that. And what else? And I think that's it. My pause menu, I think it could be paused. I don't think it needs to. Maybe? I don't know. Let's leave that there. I'm not entirely sure. So if I go here, I pause. Everything is paused. But I can still click Okay, yeah. I need a delay because I don't want to be that like that. You know? Yeah, we use that. But right now, that's okay. That's okay. Do something. Okay. It's okay. Yes. Okay. Let's do that thing. Okay. I think she wants me to finish the stream. Okay, so we have the pause menu. That's okay. And now my restart button, that is a restart button, should handle the pressed, and I need to create a script here. Okay, so now my restart button pressed, I can go to the pause menu, and on restart button pressed, I can this and say scene manager dot reload scene. Oh, she wants to sleep. She wants to sleep. She's sleepy. Lord. Okay, so let's see if that reloads the scene that the pause menu is, or it reloads the whole scene, that parent scene. So, okay, so let's go do something like that. Pause, reload. And it reloads, but it doesn't change. Okay, so I need the pause to be somewhere else, not in the game. So okay, I'll put that on my scene manager, I think. And let me call it there. And I will call it is game pause. And now in my game, I will do where my errors is like if scene manager dot is game pause, then scene manager is game pause true, and in here scene manager dot is game pause is false. And now whenever I reload this, whenever I change or reload in my scene manager, so a reload scene, what we'll do is this game pause will be false. We will reset this. For a load scene, we also need here to change the is game pause to false. And that should be it. now should work. If I didn't, okay, so I do some kind of things. I pause, I reload, and everything is bad. Okay, so it is not okay. Okay. Let's move here on the scene manager, create a function that will be pause game, and we'll do like get tree dot pause equals true, and is game pause equals true, and function resume game will be like get tree dot pause false, and is game pause false. And now we'll do a resume game there, and a resume game there, and in my pause menu, not here in my game, I will do not this. I will do scene manager dot pause game, and the same I will do here. Scene manager dot resume game. And I think that should be it now. I pause the menu, I unpause so I can keep going. Pause, unpause, pause, restart. And I can keep going. Pause, restart. Okay. Okay, so the next button should be a go back to main menu, or should be an exit. Maybe it should be an exit button, something like that. But then, so I think for the game loop's sake, should be like a go back to the main menu. I don't think the user should be able to. I think the user should. Okay, come on. I think the user. Okay, can you hear me? Yeah. So, I think the user shouldn't be able to exit the game from the window. So, from the playing area view, I think the user should only be able to exit the game from the main menu. And that's because eventually we'll have some kind of save system or unlock, something like that. And I think that should be the way, well, that save will auto-save and so on and so forth. But yeah, because then the main menu loses all its purpose, because you will always go for main menu there. And that's why I think we need to do that. So the restart button should be there. Then I will make a go to main menu button, and it will be like a back arrow or something like that, just to go back to the main menu. I need to check like the universal language for that, so an icon for that for the menu. But I think that would be it. And I kinda made, I don't know if I want any button to be rounded. I think everything should be like a rounded square, because the main menu has rounded rectangles, and it keeps with the same like layout, that everything is a square or a rectangle. So the post button works better by being a rounded square, and I can make different layouts for or different color schemes for these buttons, and then only change the icon. And I think I will redo the restart button to be also a rounded square, and I will add the go back button, and eventually we'll have like some kind of settings button. So yeah, so let me go real quick to my first button. By the way, should be see. So let me duplicate this, because this is a really good button there. Let me rename that that's already. Rename that. It's go back. So it should be like that. We'll open like that, and I can edit color. And let's change the hue. Target is bright. So let's move the hue to the this is going to green, and this is to orange, or something like that. Maybe less saturated, or another. Oh. Let's go. Let's just do something like that, and give me saturated. Okay, so let's apply that. I will change it because I want to pick these colors. So let's grab this color here, and we will here. So right away, let me save this color there, and let's remove the contiguous and just fuck it up like a champ. First, I want to put that there and just change this. And I think that color as well. That. This color as well. Yeah. Okay. So I will go to my a bit. This button. Let's grab this color, add to the palette, and this is the main color. So let's do this. Not there again. You buffoon. There, like that. Again, my shadows should be. Let's grab this one. I don't know if that's the same, but I will grab that and maybe change that. Well, I don't need that. This is the fact that I don't need that. So that's because I don't need this. I can do this. And let's grab this button, this color here, and what here? Add that. Yes, change it here. And let's grab my shadows there. Here, but there. I think it's the same. Yeah, it's that also. The same. This color here, here, and there, and that was middle tone there. Let's get the darker tone there, and there, and there. Yes, change that, and that's very okay. So, yeah, save. Go to next. Like same again. Just so we already know how to do that. Okay, so let's get this code here and here and sorry, change everything here, and so we go back. You get this color there, and here and change this color, and that's it. Now this color. I'm sorry, I did forget already which color where, so that's why I'm going back and forth. Yes, and the main color is that. And that's it. And now, if we go to this layer, everything goes to not want that. We do not want the pause button. We want this grab and put in there. Yeah. About that. Okay, so what we want here is grab some shadowy color. I think that's okay. Create like a line there, something there, and there, could imagination. So let me just create some reference here, so I am able to so something like that. And I think I wanted to have something like that. Something like that. 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So yeah, but I want that like chunky there. Now we're gonna have this, I think, and let's go. Something like that. And we get the highlight color there. And that's it. Let's just that in the middle, something like there. And I didn't need to do this. This is not the one I wanted. Okay, this is the go back, yes, but these colors are not okay. So yeah. That is here. Times. Something like that. But the colors are not okay. I will change every single color again. But what color should be? What color should be? So a lighter blue, maybe? a turquoise. Turquoise. I don't know how it's pronounced in English. I kinda like this. Save that. Let's duplicate that. Let's go back here. Let's go back there. Let's add like a giant cross in here and in here, because this is not what I want in reality. This should be, okay, let me move everything. So this will be my restart button, and this should be my go back button. And now I really like this color. The canvas size should be like 1, 2, 3. I think 3 and that. 1, 2, 2, and 1 less. There. Okay, so export spreadsheet. There. It should be 154, but well. I don't know. I don't know. Save. Let's remove this. And do a thing again. Copy that to the project. And then what to put out. Duplicate this button. Call it go back button. For this one, disconnect this. The inspector, the textures is everything. The restart button should be moved. Not scale, just move to there. The go back button. We have a new Atlas texture, and this texture here, and I'm not sure how the region should be. So if I make auto slice, I really want auto slice. Grid snap shouldn't be like that. I think it should be like something like 77, something like that. And that should be it. And this should be, I think, like 77 also, something like that. Separation, that should be 77. Well, not really, but I can do that in here. 76 by 77, so it should be 76 by 77 and 76 by 77. So we should have a really good separation here. It's a little big, but I think it's because we have still the scale. So a normal, press a new atlas texture, begin there, add there, edit region, move that there, close it, and that's it. So now I will go to the layout, the transform, and remove the scale, and that should be it. Like something like there. And my go back button will have the pressed, connect, and we'll do a scene manager dot scene and the scene, and I will change that sometime in the future. Will be main menu. Because I don't like to have everything hardcode there. So now we should be able to go here, do something, go pause, go back, and well, I don't know about the colors yet, but I can change that and we can fix it. Okay, so looks good, turquesa. Yes, it's really good. Sorry, when I'm drawing, I'm too focused, so sometimes I don't see the chat. But yeah, no, I read everything from time to time. So yeah, turquesa in Spanish, turquoise, something like that in English. It looks good. I don't think it looks that good with the background. I think they're too similar. And if I just select another thing, I'm not entirely sure about that. Maybe I will change a couple of things. I don't know if I will try to change the outline to be thicker or something. I want it to differentiate a little bit more from the background. But for now, this is somehow the layout I want. I will also modify the restart button to have the same colors as it has right now, but with the layout, with the shape of the go back button. So, okay, I will try to have the buttons done by the next stream if I can, because these days I'm really busy, and I will try if I can, because I want to move on the streams to be able to publish the demo, so you're able to play with it, and also I need to keep going. So yeah. For now, this is okay for today. So join me next week to see if we can finish at least the visual part of the demo, and then I will start to carry on with the game and add some sounds and improve the game loop. So yeah, keep tuned. I will see you next Wednesday. I hope you have learned something. I really have. I always learn something with these streams. So yeah, take care and see you next Wednesday. Bye bye.